Last session, you stepped out of the magic door onto the overgrown well, and a frog voice call came through the stone. Jordan, not Slurp, warning that the outsiders had entered the temple and taken captives. With midday sun already creeping on, you sprinted the 2 miles back. RaRa began attuning to the weapon of sundering as you ran, while you debated whether it was a safeguard or a last resort. In the village, Princess Lily looked relieved to see you, but Glub Glub, impatient and skeptical, ushered you to a hidden way, a wigwam storeroom, a glowing stone, and a spiraling stair.
That's not what
Please don't
wigwams
mess
are.
up, he said. Good luck, heroes. Below, a druidic stone door recognized Moss's words about the first guardians and swung open. A long corridor led to a moss and kelp-lined chamber with 3 wheeled doors, shelves and books, language, and the sun. You chose the sun. Magical darkness swallowed your sight until all stepped in. RaRa found palm prints that revealed an arched recess and a riddle about the sun's path. Using torchlight and some sailor's wisdom, you set 7 crystal orbs in the sequence purple, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, purple. The wall slid aside, revealing a passage and then another chamber, already lit. There, a left-hand door stood barely ajar with a rifle poking out. Kayth slipped in, nearly tumbled off a hidden ledge, and a bloodied Hammond grabbed him by the collar, saving his life. The ambush sprang. Archers in the rafters, a mage, and a sword-wielding captain. Moss warned she didn't want to kill anyone, then battered the captain down. RaRa harried an archer, Fizzi and Obi crashed the mage, and Hammond's tri-barreled thunder dropped another bowman. Outnumbered and ringed in, the survivors surrendered. You tied them up, found a fireball scroll, and RaRa mended Hammond as he confessed he turned on Varric over the hostage plot. Pushing onward through the next door, druidic words flashed. Ready, set, go. Stone fell away to a long bridge over rolling lava that began to break beneath your feet, and you were already running. With an injured Hammond in tow, can they make it across the bridge? What other puzzles or ambushes lie ahead? Can the Stormbreakers make it in time to stop Varric? Find out tonight on Coralthea, Waking Fates.
For will rise, their fates entwined, brave and bold. Through the storm and through the night, we'll carve our path, we'll claim our right. With hearts of fire and minds so clear, we'll chase our dreams, our time is here. From humble beginnings, our journey's begun. We'll fight as one till the battle's won.
Joey has asked me to do a thing that I need to learn how to do.
Connor hates doing that.
Where? Oh boy, now I'm just hitting. Whoa. What's happening? Open? Oh,
Hype chest.
It completed. I can't hype. It completed.
He did
Come
that
on.
on purpose.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. You said I had 20 seconds. I was trying to learn in 20 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. Look at the emote we earned, though. That's cute. Well, anyway, guys, we are back in it. So let me go ahead and get the music going. There we go. Oh, actually, we're going to have to change that, too. So,
This map is incorrect.
Last we left off, you guys went through the right door. And when you went through, you had Hammond in tow. As you moved forward down a dark...
Say what I did, coward.
A dark passageway, there was a wall that stopped you. As 3 words lit up in Druid They said, ready, set, go. The wall before you crumbled and fell as you could see a long, narrow bridge leading to the other side of the room to some other entryway, and you could hear the bridge beginning to crumble and fall down into what looks like a pit of bubbling lava. Let me start the danger.
Initiatives. Need initiatives. You need to put us on a map.
Fizzi's gonna cast Longstrider on himself.
He injects himself with steroids.
Yeah.
I still am not in roll 20, guys. It's just endlessly loading.
Close your browser out, do a Control-Alt-Delete, and then close whatever browser you're using that way.
Yeah.
And
Also
then
make
reload.
sure your hardware acceleration.
Graphics acceleration is on.
Okay. Well, while we wait, I do need initiative checks, please.
Do you want us on a map first, or?
Yeah.
Nope. This will be what we need.
All right.
Are we dragging our token out? Or are you gonna manually?
You guys are on the. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't realize you weren't on this map.
Joey was just gaslighting you when he told you that
That's
everything
my
was
bad.
wrong.
I thought you guys
Yeah.
were looking at the map I was already looking at. So yeah, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
16. You gotta
So
put
we
mine
got-
in.
Come the fuck on!
Let's see, we had RaRa. So is that an 11 for you? Okay.
Yeah, I double clicked it.
And then a 7 for Moss.
I already see how these rolls are going.
We're getting them out of the way now.
What did you get, Carter?
16, bro. You got me on mute.
No, everyone was yelling at me at the same time. 16 for Kayth. And then I'm gonna roll for Hammond, who is currently injured. These are the wrong things, if I could please. This will give me what I need. Oh,
Joey, didn't you heal Hammond for some before we left?
I
Yeah, it was
did
like
give him.
5.
I did give him some hit.
okay.
I couldn't remember how much it was for.
It wasn't a lot, but yeah, I did heal him.
Okay.
This is all home game stuff.
Music's a little louder than I want it to be. Okay. Alright, so as the room begins to crumble before you, you guys can feel the heat of the lava below bubbling, and you can hear the motion of the molten lava just moving beneath you and crushing and melting the rocks that hold the bridge up. You are beginning to run with all your might forward. How this is going to work is, in order to make it to the other side, you guys need to collectively have 6 successes. Every time you have 4 failures, something bad will happen. So, we will start with Kayth. The running has begun. You're heading for the other side. What are you doing to help reach the other side, or your teammates make it to the other side?
Well, Kayth, knowing that he can run the fastest, I'm pretty sure he's trying to make it to the edge by him, like, as fast as possible, so he can maybe tie a rope. So right now he's just trying to move as fast as possible, I guess. I'm not really equipped to help anybody else, just move as fast on my own.
Okay. So essentially you're just sprinting. You're like, I have chosen
Yeah,
to just
I'm
sprint
right.
and run.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, so it's gonna be in athletics, but you can use your dex instead of your strength.
Okay, I can run 60 feet, or no, not 60 feet. 90 feet in a turn because of my my bonus action, if that accounts for the DC at all.
I mean, that's why I'm letting you use dex, but realizing I would probably give you advantage rather than fix the DC.
Okay. I have a -1 athletics.
No, remember.
Oh, wait,
get to
I'm
use your
using dex. I just don't get proficiency.
Yeah, you just don't get your proficiency, correct. Because essentially it's like you don't always, like this isn't like a normal thing for you, but it does take the like athleticism to run.
So it's a d20 plus 4.
And you have advantage.
That's 15 or a... Yeah, that's good. That's a 21.
Alright, I have to look at your stuff through here.
It's a 17 on the die.
Nice.
21 total.
Okay. Yeah, so the wall crumbles before you. You start seeing all this mess, and your first instinct was to just start running. And I will say with a 21, you like jump out ahead of everyone really fast. I mean, especially because you gained initiative and can notice this stuff faster than everyone else. You just start sprinting. So yeah, so far one success as you guys are beginning to run. That brings us to Hammond, who currently is injured. He's looking around, trying to figure out what he can do, but the best thing he can come up with is follow Kayth. So he himself is going to try. He does not get advantage. He would just have a regular athletics check, which is not great for him while he's injured. So, here we go. So, we are starting with a natural 1.
What if he inner monologue?
Yeah.
And are you saying you'd like to give NPCs inner monologues?
Only friendly
No,
ones.
no.
One of us give him an inner monologue.
Bro, we get to see Shikamaru's inner monologues when Naruto's talking about the swing.
He's a player character, first of all.
No, he's an NPC. There's only 3 player characters.
If anyone could affect this role, you could. One of you could use your inner monologue to help him if you want, or the natural 1 happens.
You can have mine.
You would have to inner monologue.
Ugh. My name is Hammond. I came here. I was a bad guy, but now I'm not really a bad guy. I could be a bad guy. The party doesn't really know. But also, I'm really fucking hurt because I suck at fighting. Or maybe I don't. But I did only get one of them off the ceiling. So I kind of do suck at fighting. And now I'm really hurt despite everyone trying to heal me. Kayth gave me a health potion and RaRa also tried to heal me. And still, I'm a fucking burden. And now, I rolled the natural 1 and I'm going to fucking die unless Moss inner monologues for me in her voice, but it's my thoughts. I'm useless.
I'm gonna pretend that worked.
I feel like that's an advantage roll.
It was supposed to be Moss, like
I know what it was supposed to be.
That's some 4D Moss chess right there. I feel like that's advantage.
All right, we're gonna roll again for Hammond.
With advantage.
No, not with advantage. That's what the inner
That's what I
monologue
heard.
did.
No, double advantage.
Here we go.
My God.
Dude, he
6.
sucks.
Well,
bro.
I did say that he was useless.
Does he not have a modifier?
He has some damage going on right now. That is.
We
causing
have
him to
damage. It
die.
doesn't
Can
affect
I
our
pick him
modifiers.
up? He's way too far ahead of me.
He's pretty messed up. So, as Hammond sees Kayth running, his first thought is, "All right, that's what I have to do as well."
What a waste of
he
my inner
begins-
monologue.
Oh my god.
Can we get back to you?
Guys, it's the 50th episode. Please.
He begins to run, trying to follow Kayth, and you immediately see him like grab his side and fall down to one knee and sort of struggle to start getting back up. So that is 1 failure, 1 success. We are now to RaRa.
Yeah, wings unfurl. I'm going to catch the updrafts from the heat of the lava and go sky high, baby. So I can just glide to the end.
You can. I need an acrobatics check from you. Ooh. So RaRa, the first instinct. This is easy. Ooh, take the wings out, start flying into the air. You immediately are starting to glide. You're starting to catch up with Kayth. And this is going to be easy. You watch as a huge, like, portion of the ceiling starts to crumble and fall down in front of you. But you're like, and you very quickly do like one of those like barrel. Yeah, you do a barrel roll around it and continue to keep flying. So that's a success. 2 successes, 1 fail. Fizzi, you've watched Kayth run off. Hammond's hit the ground. RaRa went up into the air. You're up.
So Fizzi's going to have Obi go and try to help pick up Hammond and get him moving. While Fizzi's just gonna.
Interesting. All right, this is gonna be 2 different rolls. They're both gonna count towards the successes and failures. So Fizzi, you said you're
Obi, you son of a bitch.
This is Fizzi. You're just right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going.
But he's got Longstrider. He did say cast it before we started.
What is? Give me what Longstrider does again.
It gives me 10 additional movement feet.
Okay, so you essentially can move at like a.
He's faster. He's faster.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I would say you can make your athletics check an advantage then.
Okay, 14 solid.
Better than
That's
8.
a solid roll. Yeah.
So Fizzi, Obi, go get Hammond, and you guys see Fizzi just like a track star, just running, taking long strides.
He's got them short legs though, so he's only gone like 25 feet.
He's running, he's booking it, and that'll be a success. So now guys have 3 successes and 1 fail as you're running forward. Now Obi is going to try and go help Hammond.
God, this is the scariest part of all of this.
What do you believe the check Obi needs to make in order to help Hammond?
Picking him up and pushing him, so athletics?
Yeah, I would say athletics.
All right. So Obi's going to run over, essentially just like forcibly try and pick him up and move him forward. So that'll be an athletics check.
Yeah, right after Fizzi shoots himself in the leg with adrenaline.
Oh.
Really?
All right. As Obi runs over to help Hammond, Hammond like looks up at the same time, and as Obi comes over, he sort of like hits Hammond in the face. And instead of picking him up, they both sort of fall over, and now Obi's like, it like goes to the edge of the bridge, and it's like, and then has to steady himself back up. And now Obi and Hammond are both sort of left behind as you guys see the missing bridge about to make it to them. As Moss, you're continuing. You are up. 2 failures, 3 success.
So athletic, I'm booking it. Especially since I just had like this whole inner monologue in my own voice, but it kind of sounded like Hammond's thoughts. It was really weird. That's athletics?
Yeah, it's going to be an athletics check.
I feel like I should have advantage.
Unfortunately.
Am I still raging?
If you're...
No, RaRa calmed you down.
Okay.
Sorry.
Or else you would have had it.
Did I
13's
pass?
good. 13's solid.
Ouch. Sorry, I just hurt my arm. It was weird.
How about you don't do that and you make
weird.
your reactions valid to the roll, which is a 13, which is okay.
Moss.
Exactly.
Moss, you plant feet, push forward, and start booking it towards Kayth, towards the other side. You're beginning to try and keep up. You can feel the bits of rock and stuff falling behind you. You're feeling that pressure.
Cleo's got you in those Jordans, though. It doesn't matter.
And it's getting to you. That is unfortunately a failure.
13 is a fail? Oh, my God.
You guys are at 3 fails, 3 successes. Kayth, we're back to you. You're out in front. RaRa is a close second to you up in the air. You sort of take a moment to look back and can see the things that just happened. What are you doing?
Is there stuff crumbling from the ceiling from where I'm coming, or is it
You
fine?
do see that there's, I mean, the whole room is sort of collapsing. So it's a little bit of a mess to sort of predict anything. But yes, I mean, the room itself is collapsing, but the most important thing is
Carter.
this bridge, the thing that gets you across, is being destroyed behind you.
Carter, do you want to combine our rolls for advantage? Like I could grab a rope if you're throwing it and take it.
I already have advantage
What do you have advantage?
from being very, very fast. Hunter gave me
Hey,
advantage.
very,
last
very
turn.
fast for getting across. You're across, I assume.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
You guys
It's a
aren't
long
there
ass
yet.
bridge, though.
Correct. Yeah, you guys aren't there yet. I would say you're about halfway-ish.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try to use my ability with evasive action to sort of dodge out of the way of rocks while I'm running across, as to try to roll a different skill than athletics, or I can just run.
It's up to you. You see everything going on behind you. You see that Moss is sort of starting to fall back. Obi and Hammond are both essentially stalled where they're at. Fizzi's booking. You see, this is Fizzi
Fuck is
behind you,
Fizzi
and he's
booking
keeping up. And RaRa's
Yeah, I think
just
my
above.
priority is still to go as fast as possible to try to get across, to try to get a rope attached. So I'm just gonna keep booking it.
Then you still have your athletics with advantage, but no proficiency using dexterity. So D20 plus
May I
4.
ask a question while he rolls?
Sure, of course.
What are the other options here other than run?
It's up to your imagination. People have spells,
Anything that you
items.
think is meant to be helpful or something. So that is a 13. Can I use a psionic die, my last one?
Oh, you got a 13 with advantage? Oh no.
Psionic
I will-
dying.
Can I psionic die?
It's your last
We know
one?
13. We know 13 fails.
It is my last one. Can I do it?
Oh, you can if you want to.
Okay. I'll apply and I'll roll my d8. 2. So
That-
15.
A 15 will succeed. So, Kayth, you look
I
back
psionic die.
and the only thing you can think of is, I have to make it to the other side. I have to make it to the other side. So, Kayth, you continue to just book it, seeing the pieces that are falling and breaking portions of the bridge. You're very skillfully dodging those, jumping over small pitfalls, and continuing on. That is a success. 4 successes, 3 failures. Next up is Hammond, who is currently stalled with Obi. Can see Moss just ahead of him. Is next to Obi. He's like, I've got to get going. And he's going to muster everything he can to try and get up and move forward. But not only that, what he's going to do is he sees Obi, because Obi tried to help him. He's going to reach over to Obi to sort of try and pull himself up, but move Obi with him, which is going to use a lot of his inner strength, rather just more of a core rather than running. So it's going to be a constitution check.
Saving throw.
We can call it a saving throw. It'll give him a little.
Only if he
bonus.
gets proficiency. Yeah.
He does. So we will do that. So this will also help Obi as well.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
What the fuck is
God.
going on?
Can you not?
See you later.
Wow. Huh.
I kind of want to use Fizzies.
No, fuck him.
You got to, because this could be Obi falling into the lava for all we know is something bad happens at 4.
This is a 4th failure. Natural 1, of course.
You know what? It doesn't matter because it's gonna fucking roll a 4 if I do it.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want whatever bad is going to happen without using every chance we have?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him Fizzi's inner monologue.
Fizzi, give me an inner monologue. It does not have to be what made it. It's an inner. It's you. You do an inner monologue, and it will help Hammond.
Oh shit! I can't believe that fucking robot ran into me. God damn it! We still gotta get off this stupid bridge. Now I gotta get. I crowd myself over there and pick up this stupid robot because his master's running all the way ahead. I think that's what Hammond would say.
Again, it did not have to be Hammond's inner monologue. It's Fizzi's inner monologue.
Oh, I know, but it's funny. This.
But I will allow. So, Hammond, once again, he musters up that courage to try again. Oh, I just realized, too, that I only gave +2. He's supposed to have +4 altogether. So, whatever I roll, add 2.
Yeah. All right. Yes!
Yeah! All right. So, Fizzi, you, like, for a moment look back because you saw Obi sort of got stalled, and you're like, oh, man. And you just turn back around to sort of try and power through it. Hammond, he takes his shotgun, puts it on the ground, pushes himself up like a cane, and he's going to drop that, grab Obi, and start using him as an assisted walking, and they just start moving and chugging forward like a 3-legged race. So that is a success. You guys are now at 5 successes, 3 failures.
Do I see him drop his shotgun?
I just pushed it on the ground, right? Or did he just drop it all the way?
He dropped it to grab Obi. He dropped it to save Obi. That will now bring
RaRa, do you think you can grab his gun?
way back there.
Because he's loud.
You are up.
I do the big barrel roll. I look back. I see that Moss is falling behind and the bridge is collapsing around her. I'll do a big sort of top hat loop, come back in behind Moss, and as I'm coming in behind her, I'll be like, you need to run! And I'm going to shove her and give her bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice. Okay. I would allow this to be not a performance, a persuasion? Performance?
All right.
Persuasion? Persuasion. Maybe just
either of them are the same, so.
Oh, well, persuasion then. Charisma was the point of this.
Let's go!
Oh yeah!
Let's go! Best friends
Natural
forever!
20! So, RaRa, as you sort of do this huge loop backwards, you're starting to come up behind Moss now, who's in the back, and you can see Hammond you watch Hammond get himself up, drop the gun, grab Obi, and start doing the 3-legged race.
DM with a natural 20. Can I scoop that gun up as I'm zooming in?
Now, you natural 20 to talk. Not to... There would be a difference. But I would let you make a check to additionally try because you got a natural 20. But before that, let's explain So,
sure.
Yeah, you do the flip backwards. You get near Moss. You see them do that. You're right behind her. Give her that little nudge. Tell her to get going. Moss, you can feel it. You feel the heat coming on, the pressure. But as RaRa comes up behind you, all of that heat sort of subsides, and you feel strong once again. She gives you that little push and nudge, and you just start going into overdrive as your fucking feet just start moving. RaRa, you're then sort of you take a moment to sort of like stall yourself in the air. You have a chance. You see the gun. You can certainly try. I would say you need to make. Ooh. I would allow for an acrobatics.
I gotta sort of flip back to where it is.
I would allow the acrobatics because essentially it's gonna start falling because the bridge is coming apart. Like it's falling towards the lava, and a 26 is gonna do it. RaRa, you see it, you sort of stall in the air for a moment, it starts falling, and you immediately pull those wings in, launch yourself like a torpedo towards it. You're gonna grab it, and then immediately come back up into the air and start heading towards the end. With that, guys, we have 6 successes, and how this is going to unfold is you all start getting back into that motion, heading towards Kayth. You, right at the last second, you make it to the end, you sort of do like an ice skater stop and sort of make it right next to the wall, ram into it, turn around to see how your friends are doing. Fizzi's right behind you. He's got his arms going up in the air like this. He makes it there as well, sort of bumps into the wall, looks at you. You both realize you both made it to the other side. You see Moss coming down the way with like smoke
Here
behind her.
I
Moss is yelling. She's making it across. The bridge is falling behind her, and you see Obi and Hammond in perfect three-legged race unison. It's like just like the perfect bounce with each step. They're like in sync, and then where's RaRa? And then all of a sudden, whoosh! Out from underneath the bridge, you see her. She sort of does a little spin. She's holding the shotgun and then glides right down to where you guys are. Eventually, you'll all make it to the other side, and when you do, you'll watch as the bridge collapses behind you and falls into the lava as though it's engulfed and eaten by the earth itself. You see the stones disappear into just molten heat and light. Let me check. Whoa, my light just did a thing. I don't know if people saw that. That was scary. And you then will sit there, out of breath. You look
Are we
down.
stuck here now?
You'll hear Hammond sort of take his arm off of Obi, look over. He puts his arm back on his stomach, and you guys can see the sort of like red crimson going down the side of his leg. I think we can probably head through this door right here.
Do you think you're useless?
Looks over at you.
Here's your gun back, by the way.
He takes that and sort of uses it like a cane, and wow, I didn't think I'd have my inner thoughts out loud right now, but
Can we, like, sew him up or something? He's bleeding everywhere.
I mean, I can fire off some more healing, but it's not going to leave us much if we have a big fight coming up.
No, I just meant to, like...
it's okay. You don't have to worry about me. It's okay. Just need to move through. Varric and his men have got to be at the end by now. I have to assume this is the end. Are you all ready?
Alright, let's... Never been more.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
I'm sure you're not useless.
That's real nice of you. I guess we'll find
But
out
you
by
might
the end of
be.
this. Okay, I should have waited for you to stop talking. I'll remember for next
Hammond,
time.
you've been very useful. You led us here.
You were kind of already heading this way.
Yeah, but you left a note. You're a good guy.
Oh, I guess I did do that. I'm bleeding. Let's get through the door. Someone open it, please.
All right,
I do not have
we
the
walk
strength
up.
to
We
do
walk.
so.
We walk up to this door. DM, what do we got?
Well, as you walk up, this door seems much more plain than the other ones you have encountered. There's no circle wheel to open it, no locking mechanism, just a sort of fancy, ornate stone door with
Where's
what
the
looks
druidic?
with what looks like a very easy sort of push method to open it. And you will see in the druidic language, sort of arched around the top, ahead lies. That's a lies. Ahead lies the heart of the sea.
Heart of the sea.
Under
Guys,
the
have you-
sea.
What if we're just bringing... Okay, let's go.
The weapon to them? Is that what
Yeah.
you were gonna say?
The weapon is what they don't... Why would they want the weapon?
I know, I remembered we've already had this conversation and it went exactly like this. Let's just go.
What?
I push the door open.
RaRa, you will push the door open, and you will feel this instant sort of like air rush through the door to hit you. and that heat you'd been feeling from the lava beneath sort of subsides as you guys are hit with this like AC. The door will completely open and you will see a chamber ahead that is already lit, which you have now come to know means that people have already entered whatever is ahead. Well, seems like they've definitely made it. He's probably
What should we... Hammond's your name, right?
Yep.
What should we know about Varric and the people that he has left before we get in here?
Well, he definitely has a good amount of men still left. Probably about double what we just faced. He's also got 4 hostages. I do know he's like starting to pass out a little bit and then shakes himself.
I give him a little cheek slap.
Ah. I guess that kind of helped.
Yeah, stay with us. I don't really have to burn magic, but if I have to, I will.
That's all right. I do know that ever since meeting Varric, he's definitely changed since getting onto the island. And, I don't know.
Changed how?
Yeah, he said he wasn't acting himself earlier.
A little bit, yeah. You know, I saw.
Is there enough hallway for us in the west wing here? Or?
Yeah, you guys can start walking, towards the area that's ahead. You know, I was signed on to be a guide and just help them get through some of the difficult parts, but the man's changed. You know, at first he seemed to have a vision, and it still seems to be the same vision, but he's not sleeping. I feel like I caught him talking to himself. But his men are completely loyal. And when he took people and said that if he came to it, he'd kill him to stop you all, I couldn't be a part of that anymore. So I very quickly tried to make my way out. As you can tell, I didn't do a great job. But at least I'm alive. So I'd say expect the unexpected.
Do you know how many casters they have versus what we saw in the other room?
If I were to go off of a person who was a caster in here, I'd say maybe 2-3 tops. I think Varric himself is also a caster.
4 casters.
Do you know their plan?
I just know he wants the heart.
You don't know what he
Says
wants
he-
it for?
Oh, he wants to bring about a balance to Coralthea. He says this heart will help him control areas that will allow him to keep a sort of protection or wall or cleanse Runesbach and other areas. He thinks it's going to help save the people. I don't know. I've heard rumors of this island, and there's a reason. There's a reason expeditions who come here don't usually come back. I'd say whatever
Guys,
he's
we've made it
doing,
before this.
he may have had a noble cause at one point. I don't know if it's the same anymore.
Has he ever mentioned the voice of reason?
David's
He looks-
on the Voice of Reason's helmet.
He looks at you, Fizzi. You know, I never heard him say it, but I did remember seeing something he was looking at. It seemed to have a sort of signature on it. It looked like capital V, lowercase o, and an R. I know I'm kind of in a dying state, but if I'm to remember anything from what you just said, that would be the only thing that comes up. And it was on some sort of map.
Damn, it's not from the crystal cluster thing. Okay.
Seems like it's just...
Kayth, are you going to try to talk to him, or are you just going to shoot him?
I was not thinking of giving him a chance. Yeah. I think I've been pretty clear on that.
Well, whatever decision you make, get ready to
I
make
know
it.
him.
Hammond,
What?
you said the initials were VOR?
That's what I remember.
Kayth, he's got to be under the spell of whomever the voice of reason is.
I mean, so was Wave Rider, and she still had
Galeweaver.
Galeweaver. And
Nobody
I mean,
cares what her name was.
she didn't seem like she was under control. She just seemed like she made a deal with him.
You think there's any way we might be able to break the hold on him?
I don't think it's an actual hold, Fizzi. I really don't, personally. I think it's just they promise power for exchange for favors or convince them it's what they want.
Okay.
That's what I think, anyways. You can think, I don't know, but I
Whatever
know
decision
Varric.
you've got, it looks like it's coming up ahead. As you guys move forward, you can see this sort of hallway. At the end of it is a arched stone covered in like kelp and pieces of coral that create an archway in. And there's sort of a bit of a bright light coming from the other side. But as you get closer and approach the archway, you will see inside a large sort of antechamber. And there's this sort of collection of formations of rock and stone that sort of have like a roundedness to it that creates sort of steps that go up about 5 large steps before you see another door at the top in the back of the room. But before that, you see 5 robed figures on either side of this room, along with 4 others standing behind tied up and cuffed bullywogs with knives to their throats. You see Slurp. And as you make your way in, they all seem to be awaiting your arrival. And at the top, you see a large, taller statured figure with a hood over their head. And you watch as their hood is pulled back. And you see Varric. But he seems a little different. As you had seen him before with a more older looking elf man, well above his early years. You still see him, but his features have become a bit more gaunt. His skin a little more darker around the eyes. And what seems to be a small, maybe yellow tint to his eyes. He sees you all walk in. Welcome, Stormbreakers. I have been awaiting your arrival. I'm glad you were able to make it through the temple. As you can see, I have these 4, let's call them pawns for you. These 4 thought it to be good to watch over us and feed you intel. We let them for a time. But of course, as we entered the temple, I knew we might need a little leverage. So, if any of you try anything, know that my men will not hesitate to take these reptiles' lives.
Think they're technically amphibians?
You're right, RaRa.
Now, I assume you're wondering, if I have all these men just standing here waiting for you to arrive, why haven't I just gone ahead and found the heart for myself?
Why haven't I found the heart for myself? Kayth, tell him. It's because he doesn't have the key for the door. He needs a powerful druid. Point over at Moss.
I don't think I need to tell him that you just... Okay. Varric, what have
believe
you done to
you're-
yourself? You're even uglier.
Your quick
But did the voice of
jabs
reason
will mean nothing.
tell you what to do?
Voice of reason didn't tell me anything. All they did was supply a map when I got into town. Did help further our research to finding the island, but they are but a blip on this journey of greatness.
What is it, the aboleth?
The Aboleth?
Made you admit?
You would dare disrespect his name by just calling him the Aboleth? No. Naherzwell. He is the one who helped me through and see the path to the heart. He is the one who's helped me get this far.
So you're just taking orders again. Congratulations.
You see him begin to sort of laugh. A little bit of a smile comes.
Could never think for yourself, could you?
You think I don't know that Naharazul is using me? You think of me an idiot who would not know that a greater being who is trapped in another realm, trying to make its way through, is using me? You think
Yeah,
I
we all
wouldn't
kind of collectively
know?
thought that. We think you're pretty dumb.
I agree.
Of course I know he's using me. But I'm using him as well. The heart will help me bring change to Coralthea. Help right the sins of our people.
How
I
are we
truly
gonna do
am
that?
here to make Coralthea a better place. Sure, I had to take a little help from something probably a bit more evil than I am. But
You
it's
think?
worth it.
Whose version of Coralthea are you going to fix, Varric?
We need him
Chiro?
not in the chat.
Whose version of Coralthea? Our
Get him.
version. The version that led us to be controlled by the shadowed hand. The version that was weak. Weak to not know what our true destiny was. I'm here to fix
is
it.
what?
Rewrite those sins.
What
You
was our
know
true
just as well as
destiny?
I have the atrocities that we committed. I want to right those sins. I want to make a better place. And I know that the heart can do that.
This is not how you do it, by committing more atrocities.
If a few people have to die to save the many, I'm willing to have that
That's
on my
the kind of
hands.
That's the kind of thinking that got us into the war at the first place.
I've heard a lot of talk, but no actual plan. So
That's because he's an idiot, RaRa.
While
He
we're
doesn't have-
talking, I'd like to communicate with RaRa with my telepathic, which is still up from last session. RaRa, do you have anything to take care of the people holding the hostage? Could you slow them? Anything? Give us an opportunity?
I've got one shot left.
And I'll do it to Fizzi as well. Do you have anything that can help us open an opportunity here to get to him?
I could make Moss bigger.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to come to the proposition of this whole meeting.
Or I could hit somebody hard with a catapult.
I am willing to let everyone go and everyone live. As long as you, Kayth, will come with me into the final room and help me gain the heart. I will allow everyone to live and leave this place peacefully.
Why do you need me?
Call it nostalgia. But as I came to the final room, although I had my helper here, it felt wrong to not come about such a great discovery without my once companion, and to relive the days we used to have. I felt it may be something you'd quite love to see. Join me one last time and help me find the heart.
Can I roll an insight check? Just thinking, like, I don't know if this is like the aboleth needs me for something to free it, or for whatever reason, or that he's being truthful in like his intention. Is there more than what he's saying?
That'll be really tough, but you can give me an insight check.
My good old +1.
You're on D&D Beyond, right?
17. Is that enough, or?
I will tell you, it's sort of a partial failure and partial success. Because he's extremely hard to read, in this moment. But you can feel that there's certainly truth to the things he is saying about how you and your old party used to do the very exact same thing you're doing now, but together as a group. And maybe a part of him truly does want you to be there because of that. Maybe the other part of him doesn't or needs you, or a lot of what he's saying is so hard to believe. But the one thing you can tell right now is that the proposition stands of you come up here and help me, and everyone gets to leave alive and peacefully, or these 4 hostages die. And that he seems very serious about.
So I come up there and you let the hostages go? Or you hold them here captive?
Once you help me find the heart and obtain it, everyone will be set free. They will be allowed to live and leave peacefully.
Any ideas, guys? I telepathically, please. What do you think? Should I go with him?
Probably
I
not.
mean,
I don't want to.
we don't want these guys to die.
Can I squint over at that door, see what kind of door it is? Can they open it? Like, is it something that they can open? How come they don't need me?
Yeah, they definitely stopped at the door.
Holy shit.
I don't think we were that.
Is this a regular door?
You can give me a perception check. That's too funny.
It was a natural 20 and it went to 2. It was a natural 20 and it went to 2. It was a natural 20 and it went to 2.
Luckily, you still don't have your inner monologue.
All I know is that these frogs would lay down their lives to protect the heart, and I don't want the heart to get corrupted.
We have the ultimate anti-heart ability.
I assure you
But
it
then
won't.
their island
Oh
is
wait,
gone.
you're not talking out loud. You're talking in your heads. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
We don't want to use that weapon. We've already said that. Because we want them to have a place to live.
Well, maybe you'll get an opportunity before we have to use it to do what you do best.
Yeah.
So do I go with him or do we start something here?
I think we go and try to get the hostages let go, and then you make him a head on a stick.
Is there any way we could see like a layout of where everybody is right now?
Where the fuck is my alligator?
That's the Deus Ex Mach. He smashes in at the end and eats him.
Like the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter would never forget a Deus Ex Machina that we set up several sessions ago.
He brought in the octopus, I will say.
And the platypus.
And the
And the
platypus.
platypus. Barry.
I should have made you guys smaller. There we go. And then, oh boy, man, you're really making me, work for this one. Hold on. Where is
You can.
what I'm looking?
What's with
Kayth,
all
you
these
could-
dead people?
Kayth, you could make it a one-on-one. You could be like, yeah, we'll go in, but all of our boys stay out here.
Yeah, and then I could kill him in the hallway before we get to the heart.
Or maybe you could have a conversation with him and ask him.
I feel like I've done a lot of talking already.
Yeah, he just seems like he's a bad guy at this point. My notes just say, seems influenced by voice of reason, and then under it says, JK, they just supplied him with map, he sucks.
Yeah. You could make him a head on a stick. He'd never see it coming.
I feel like I'm
It's
kind
right
of
here
proud
with
of
your
myself
head.
for how long I've let him talk without shooting him through the throat.
What does
Just
he mean
want
by
us all to
better
realize
placed?
that. I think I'm going to go with him and try to find more information about the voice of reason.
Should I come with because I have the cool stick?
I'm a powerful druid.
Do we leave our
There.
people out
This is,
here or do we take them in? Just me and you?
just you will suffice. There's no need for others unless you deem them absolutely necessary.
If
I'm a
it's
powerful
just
druid.
if it's just me and you, I'll go.
I'm the powerful druid.
Coming along with me will be my assistant, but it will just be the three of us then.
I'm a
Kayth
powerful
will
druid.
need at least one assistant with him then, just in case.
Exactly.
I do might need my druid expert. It might help us get to the heart.
I don't see a powerful druid on your side.
That's
How'd
when
you
you'll
even
see
get
the
th-
assistant pull down their hood, and you'll see they have like an antler crown, and it's got like these blue
no.
lavender petals on the front.
Yeah, well, RaRa will hand Moss the tuning fork.
I'm not attuned to it.
It doesn't matter.
You'll see Varric
It'll
sort of put
work
his,
when you need it to.
You'll see Varric sort of put his hand in front of the assistant and give a sort of nod. If you believe you need to bring her, then you can.
That's
Okay.
not a powerful druid. I've seen plenty of powerful druids in my lifetime, and that's not one of them.
Moss, don't worry. You can kill her. I can kill Varric.
I'm not killing
So-
anyone.
You can subdue her unconsciously.
I
Consciously
don't like
forever.
you. I look her in the eyes, and I'm just like, I don't like you.
So Kayth and Moss, you guys are heading up towards.
Right.
I do hand her the tuning fork,
Okay.
just in case you need it.
I take
Yeah.
it.
The two of you will slowly walk
why don't-
around.
Don't bite me.
Why don't you let 2 of the frogs come stand by us? Because you have 2 of our guys.
I think you do not realize you are not in a quite negotiable stance.
I'm always in a negotiable stance because that's what I do. You on the
Rolls a
left,
50, right?
your hair looks fucking fantastic. And let me just tell you, if you're petting a frog the entire time, that goo is going to get on that hair and it's going to be a mess.
Let him roll. That sounds like intimidation to me.
It'd be a
Give
convince,
us better
so
roll.
persuade. I would let you persuade.
Oh, bad.
They just look down at the frog, take one hand, swipe some of the slime, flick it out towards you.
Yeah, your hair was bad anyway. I was just trying to be nice.
Continues to hold the
Nice fucking bob, loser.
Fuck-ass frog.
So petty. Kayth and Moss, the two of you will walk up towards Varric. You then will meet Varric and his assistant. They stand before you. Varric has a very slender, tall stance. The assistant stands a bit shorter, but also a very perfect posture. Shall we go?
I
ahead
look
and
at that
enter?
druid. I look at that druid and I'm like, so where'd you grow up?
We're going forward.
I'm really deciding whether or not they're gonna say something back.
You don't even know. You're stupid.
I suppose if you'll help us reach the heart, I'll tell you.
Why would you want the heart? It's gonna ruin everything.
Not very druid-like behavior.
Yeah, I agree. Why are you helping
There
them?
can be evil druids.
That's what you might think. And the two of them will sort of head to the door and put both their... So one will stand on each side and hold their hands out towards the door. Varric will say, after you.
I made jam the door open.
The door will open. as you do it, the door will... It'll just sort of push open. It's a very old, like, just wooden planked door. It pushes. It's a little dark inside. Raises a hand
Hey.
out once again.
I walk forward. You two try to handle this, I say in my head to them.
Hey, Slurp.
As Varric and the assistant enter in behind Kayth and Moss, Varric will make one last statement of, please be sure to not cause a ruckus. I would hate to spill these sacred floors with blood. And the two of them will enter in behind Kayth and Moss. As the four of you walk into this much smaller area, the door behind you will close, and you will see flickers of lights light up across the room. The first thing you will notice is to your right, you will see a large stone table. And laid across the stone table, you will see a collection of odd heart-shaped objects. You will then look to your left, and you will see carved into the wall this depiction of a large, gargantuan creature, much like the one you saw as you approached the island. And in the portion of its chest, you see a recess shaped like a heart. And before any of you can get a word out, you hear a voice on the other side of the room. Hello and welcome, far travelers and seeker of the heart. And as you all look over, you will see a very old frog man. Covered
Traitor.
The night. It's the night.
Covered in the frogskin armor with a large staff and a sort of moss wizard hat. And you guys will see him as you enter, as he pronounces your arrival.
Kayth, Jesus was a carpenter.
Varric will sort of take a step in. Well, hello. I did not know there would be anyone else in here. But I have to suppose for something so powerful, just walking in here wouldn't be such an easy task. Tell us, Guardian of the Heart, which of these is what we seek? You'll see this frog man sort of... You'll see it stroke its chin. No hair, just the slimy chin. The heart you seek is upon the table, among others. Which is the real and which is the fake? Will you choose well, or will you choose badly?
You bitch.
And Varric sort of... It seems as though he won't be as helpful as I hoped. But it's a good thing I brought you. And he turns around and looks to the two of you. So, Kayth, and I believe Moss, how about we find ourselves a heart? This will be just like old times.
I've never met you in my
I
life.
remember.
Let's take
Kayth, it's in your dad's. It's in your
Let's
dad's
just-
journal.
Let us take a stroll to the table. He'll walk over towards the table with his assistant, and you see the assistant sort of looking over the table at the different things, and you see Varric just look to you. Which do you think it is?
What's on the table?
Beautiful golden jewel encrusted.
I think we should pick the wrong one on purpose.
As you look at the table, you will see a collection, an assortment of odd objects in the shape of hearts. You will see one that's covered in gold leaf coral, black volcanic glass, pearl cores, barnacle, like biological heart. It almost looks like it's beating. You see like a seaweed wrapped heart. You see one made of what looks like sapphires and rubies and emeralds and diamonds and all sorts of different assortments. You can take a closer look if you'd like. You'd have to give me an investigation.
We'll investigate. I'm gonna try to look for the one that looks the oldest. Because I know that they've been here a long time. I get to know the age of things due to my archaeological background.
I feel like they would have made decoys at the same time they were hiding the heart.
Don't know. Who knows? 14. Yeah.
Kayth, as you take a first glance at the table and sort of begin to try and investigate what's here, there's so many different things. And as you look upon them, but a few look maybe as old as you were saying. You see a sort of glass heart with a pearl sphere right in the center of it. And it sort of gleams a little in the light. Seems to maybe have arcane runes. Another one you notice that seems potentially what you're looking for. You see what looks like pink coral that's been cut from the root of the deepest sea and shaped into a heart with small flecks of gold. You then see this black molten rock, just volcanic rock, with fractures of the red coming out in the shape of a heart. And then you see this sort of plain little nodule of maybe collected dirt and mud and rocks that looks like a heart. These are the ones that seem to stand out to you.
Can
Yes,
I?
Moss?
Discord spooky sounds really strange. Can I? Which one looks closest, like the tuning fork?
Oh.
Really, the pink coral, right?
I would say, yeah, the pink coral one with the gold flecks would look the closest like the tuning fork.
And there's a like an iconography on the wall of the kraken or whatever that was out in the water.
Yeah, correct. On the side wall, carved into the stone, is an image of the creature that you had saw out in the water before you made it to landfall. And there's a recess in its chest that looks like a heart.
Oh, there's a recess, like where to put the heart.
Correct.
Got it. Which one matches the best with the turtle? Or not, it's not a turtle. It's a kraken.
Was that a crab?
It was a weird thing.
A large, weird creature, yes.
Do I remember, like, did we see the whole body? Or I messaged Moss and I'm like...
You saw a sort of
Do we-
top portion.
What was the legend of the monster that protected the island again?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I wrote that. Hang on. I think
I'm
that's
pretty sure you
digital one.
did.
I did. It's digital. Let me pull it up.
Because I'm wondering if there's a clue in there. I think I might have it written down as well. Let me see.
Varric will begin to sort of... I thought you'd still be good at this, Kayth.
Maybe Varric
There's a
should pick
few
the cup of the
options. I'm just
king,
narrowing them down.
like a loser.
What? Do you have a pick already?
I'm waiting for yours. And you'll see the assistant sort of... Sir, I have a choice.
Yeah, let her
Who
pick
do you
it.
say?
Let her pick it.
Varric
She's
will
gonna
sort
pick
of,
the cup of a king.
Varric will look down. You believe you know which one it is? I believe I do, Varric. And I'll prove to you that you do not need these others. Fine. Choose. You'll see as she sort of crouches down to look at the table. And she does spot the ones you spotted. You'll watch her hand go for the one with the pearl core and then reach back. You'll see her hand go over top of the coral one with the pink and gold dust. Her hand will pull back. You'll even see her hand go towards the sort of plain nodule of mud and stone. And eventually she will reach for the black volcanic rock. This one, Varric. This is the heart. It is strong and powerful, much like the creature itself, and how devastating it was. Well, if you believe so strongly. He points towards the wall. Prove it.
Varric, don't be a bitch. Do it yourself.
Are you here?
She looks.
No, I'm saying it through. I'm saying it
Someone
through
mute
psychic
Joey.
speak.
She looks at him, and she sort of has like an excitement on her face. Of course, But why don't you want to do it? I need to see it proven first.
We'll
Plus,
see.
we want to make sure that this Neharazul doesn't get the heart so quickly. I don't quite trust myself just yet.
Smell like bitch in here.
Mm-hmm. Pussy
And
boy.
she will sort of look down and look back up. Okay. She'll move towards the wall. You will watch as she holds the heart. And she seems just about to put it into the wall. Do either of you want to do anything?
Oh, let her do it.
Joey, you're not here.
No, I'm gonna participate even if I'm not there.
Joey's the voice of reason.
Did we get the notes? No. I think
I have them, but they don't say much.
they don't say much. More about like
kind
what
of-
the creature was a protector, right?
So we're not
Like
doing
the whole
anything.
point of the creature. Well, just 1 second. The creature,
Hold
the
on,
creature was like
Oliver.
a protector for the island, right? So the heart has to be something that like relates to that, maybe.
Yeah, it never seemed
it's
to
going
attack
into
or
the
hurt
heart of
anyone
the
who didn't
creature,
get
right?
close to the island. But it looked like
So the heart,
it had...
the island's heart is going into the Kraken, and the Kraken cares so much about the island. Maybe it's just the dirt and rocks one, because
I
it's the
have
island
this
itself.
thing that says barnacled iron, coral crown, and glowing eyes. That's what somebody described the creature as.
The pink coral again.
Barnacled iron, and it had a coral crown. Could mean nothing, could mean everything.
Okay, we're not doing anything. We don't think it's the volcanic rock.
I
She's a
don't think
pussy
so.
I
bitch.
love when you say that. That's the absolute funniest.
What?
All right. You will watch as she reaches forward and presses the volcanic heart into the recess. She'll pull her hand back.
Bye, Elsa.
And nothing seems to happen. You then hear from the other side of the room. Ah. A strong heart chosen. One made from fire and forge. You have chosen badly.
That's it. He's just here to
And
say
you will
good or
watch.
bad. I hate this.
You will watch.
He doesn't say the
will
line right
watch.
though.
Trademark, guys! You will watch as when he says that, she looks at him, looks back at the wall, and you will watch as the eyes of the creature carved into the wall begin to glow, and they get larger and larger until you see a sort of projected image of what looks like this huge toothy maw that just slams down on top of her, and you watch as she just gets and mashed up in that spot, yelling and screaming until eventually her body will just fall to the ground with all these different puncture marks. She's just on the ground dead, blood coming out. And you'll watch as the blood sort of drains down beneath the wall, and her body just... all of the areas of her skin begin to pull in all the way to the bone until she is nothing but essentially a mummy.
I'm gonna need you to archaeology this.
And when you see that, you then notice across the ground this slight dust that when this happens sort of blows it, and you see it covering other bones of other explorers.
Some powerful druid, huh?
How will the rest of you reform? Where, but where is a heart to be, but a heart that beats and beats free? Varric looks back at the old frog man. You really are unhelpful. Looks back to the two of you. I had thought that she would not be able to do it, but I figured I'd give her a chance. I knew my real smoking gun would be you. As he looks at you, Kayth.
I think it's probably the coral one. I'm pretty between the plain nodule one and the coral one.
Give him the heart of a king.
He's
Hand
gonna
him the
make
heart
me
of a
do
king.
How many times is Joey gonna say that?
I don't know how I'm gonna
golden
give him.
gems.
I'm gonna take the one with the plain nodule rocks and dirt, and I'm gonna bring it to Varric.
Indy would never do that.
And
He looks
gonna
down at what you're holding to him and looks back at you. Presuming you're about to speak.
the Kraken's heart is the island, and this is the island itself.
So you believe this plain, ordinary piece of mud and stone is the heart of Thirak'Muul? You truly believe this, Kayth?
Are you inciting me right now?
He is, yeah, he's gonna. So it would be a roll-off. The question is, do you believe it is right, or do you not believe
Hell no,
it's
bro.
right? So that's gonna be a deception against his insight.
I feel like
But
it's pretty
Kayth
good.
is also not 100% sure, and he thinks that this might be one. He doesn't think it clear out isn't.
So
But
really
he's
it comes
pretty
down
sure.
to the percentage you think it is or is not.
I
Is
think
it
it's
more
probably
than 50 or less than 50% you think it's not?
It's less than 50, I think. It's not.
Less than 50 it is, or less than
Less than
50 it's
50, you
not?
think it's not?
It's not. This isn't
So
the
you
heart.
think this
Sorry. No,
is-
I don't think this is the heart.
Oh,
I
you
don't think this is the heart.
so
Please,
it'll be deception. Okay.
please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
I rolled a 17, which is pretty good.
Okay, here we go.
Wish we didn't waste our psionic dyes on.
Oh, you don't have any pluses for deception?
No, buddy.
Moss, you have bardic inspiration if it comes up.
Here we go.
Oh,
Kayth, he'll look down at this thing
I
you've
feel like
given
this
him,
might be the.
and he looks at you. Kayth, I have known you for a very long time. Although we have not seen each other for a bit, it does feel as though we sort of jumped right back on the bicycle, so to say. He'll take the heart out of your hand. And for a moment, as he looks back at you, that yellow you saw in his eyes seems to sort of flicker down, and you can see his white white eyes once again. And the dark sort of circles sort of subside a little bit. And he looks at you. He holds the heart in his left hand. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You may not think it, but I do believe this will help the world. He looks down at it again and looks back at you. Although we do not see eye to eye, I do trust you. Every time we've done one of these, you've always helped us get through. And although the last time we saw each other, we did not... And he reaches for his face and sort of caresses the scar. We did not leave on great terms. I do believe that after this, maybe together, we could bring change. And he'll sort
Maybe
of grasp the heart and then go ahead and speak.
I just said maybe.
And he'll look back to you again. And you see the circles sort of almost completely go away. And then Kayth, you see the area behind him sort of shift. And you begin to get this vision behind him of a large black portaled entity and the same red eyes you saw in your dream sit behind him and look at you. And they just stare for a moment. And it has this evil grin begin to show. And as your eyes divert back to Varric, you see a very warm smile. A calm and gentle smile. One that you have not seen since the first time you met Varric and he introduced himself. You watch as that entity disappears. And you see Varric look back down towards the heart. And as he looks back towards you, the yellow returns to his eyes, and the dark circles grow once again. And he moves towards the wall. Varric will slowly walk towards the carving. Look towards the old man. Any hints? And it just shakes its head no. Varric holds the heart up towards the wall. Turns around and looks to the two of you. We all get to return safely after this. He looks back towards the wall and reaches out to put it into the recess. And that's where we're going to take our break for tonight, guys. So everybody get your poops, your peas, your drinks, your snacks, your whatever else it is you need. And we will be right back for this epic conclusion. But don't leave your screens and keep an eye, because we'll be back sooner than you know.
Ooh.
Sooner than you know.
Hey there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, a.k.a. Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of older and dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black.
Hello, everybody. We are back and ready to get into this action. But of course, before we find out what happens, we need to hear a few words from our Joey.
Guys, you're watching our D&D actual play on Twitch. If you want to watch it ad-free, you can do so by subbing here on Twitch for as low as $5.99 a month. That's. I also have this.
Oh man, Joey.
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
Don't encourage his bad behavior.
You're using the ad space to open.
It's my birthday, guys.
It is his birthday.
And I'm big into energy, just like my new Labubu.
Okay, Joey. What's a big into energy is the Labubu.
Big into energy, yeah.
And this is a real Labubu, not a fake Labubu?
I think it's a Labubu.
Aw, you think it's a fake one?
Yeah, I've been learning a lot, actually, about Labubu culture.
So why'd you buy a fake one?
I tried to buy a real one yesterday from Pop Mart, and they sold out in 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if you get a legendary.
It's stuck. It's glued into the packaging.
So it's a
How do you
I
know
didn't-
if it's real or not?
Oh, that's a
I
real
don't know.
Labubu. I think that's a Labubu.
Look at that guy.
Look
He's
at that
cool.
blue guy.
If you
blue
want
guy.
to help me
Labubus have
buy
Check the
more
foot.
Labubus,
Check the foot.
Does it have a little scan thing? No.
Oh, Joey's frozen. We can't see
QR
the foot.
code?
You need to tell us.
That's a barcode.
Does it have the little heart at the bottom or no?
it's got a little thingy on its foot.
Like the last one or no?
Yeah.
Then I think it might be a real one.
Guys, if you want to help me buy more Labubus for my collection,
Oh my
you need to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/olderandumber for as low as $5 a month. And if you want to see me open more fantastic things on stream tomorrow, you can do so by joining my birthday movie marathon on May's Discord. If you need an invite, go to our Discord
Or, yep,
All of
or
us.
go to May's Discord. I assume they already have an invite if they're there, though.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So,
why I stopped talking.
Joey,
What time does it start?
Is it the legendary one or would you?
It's not the black one. The big into energy legendary is the black one. This one is Hope.
What?
Hope
Its name is Hope.
is the emotion. It's the energy that this
Is
one
it
radiates.
common, uncommon?
They're all
swell?
they're all 1 in 6 except for the legendaries that are 1 in 72. Now you know. And if you don't know,
Now
you know. back to the action, DM. Let's see if we should have given this guy the heart of a king.
Ring
Yeah.
bell.
That too.
Okay.
We need help on YouTube, guys.
All right, so we are back into the action here. Last we left off,
Oh, what's this?
Varric was reaching towards the wall with the plain nodule mud and stone heart that Kayth has handed him.
Bless
After a-
you.
Thank you. After a sort of heartfelt moment, he moves towards the wall to insert the heart. If wrong, causing his death in a gruesome manner as you had just seen on display. But if correct, who knows what would happen?
Moss has her
I
hand
see
raised.
Moss has a question.
You're muted.
Do you have the heart pre-written down already?
Of course.
Okay, write it down again on a piece of paper.
Why would I write it down again?
So when this happens, you can pick up the paper and point it at the webcam.
So do you just... I mean, I have my notes. Do you just want... Like, I can hold up the notes so that I'm not writing
if that's
another
it.
thing that would mean that, like, I
We'll
didn't...
look at all your GM secrets.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
cover the other stuff with my hands.
You could keep it extra secret if you wrote
Wasn't
it
there
again.
one made with coral? No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Or no.
if this heart ends up being the real one, I want you to show me what your notes say. If it doesn't, I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Varric reaches out for the wall. You can see the heart begin to enter into the recess. On the other side of the door, we have RaRa, Fizzi, Hammond, and Obi, who are
Nice.
currently standing in wait as a little bit of time has passed and no one has arisen from the door. And you all sort of stand in a bit of silence and just waiting. What are the two of you doing on this side of the door?
Hi, Slurp.
Well, this is awkward. Hey, sir.
Hey, why don't you take the knife off his neck so he can talk? Trying to say hi to my friend.
They'll sort of look at you, and they will reach down with the other hand and pull the sort of cloth gag out of their mouth, and you'll hear a slurp.
Thank you.
Have Varric's horrible men mistreated you?
I beat us up a little bit, and gosh, that was gross. And tie us up, but I don't know. Not like the worst I've ever been treated.
Are any of Varric's men handy capable? They got missing limbs, severed ears, missing eyes.
Yeah, we got a Vincent Van Gogh over here, or what?
My gosh. RaRa, give me a perception check.
Fizzi would love to help.
You can make your own.
Okay.
Oh. So 14.
Come on, Beyond.
Let's see what Fizzi here gets.
Ooh.
As the two of you sort of look around at the people here, and some of them have their hoods up and some of them don't, and you'll see about 3 of them who seem to have the top of their left ears cut. You will see some of them are holding longbows on their back. Some seem to be wielding long swords at their side. About 3 of them look like they aren't wielding any weapons. You will notice a good amount of them have scars on their face. Probably 2 of them have 1 eye. They seem a little beat up, but soldiers nonetheless.
Hey, Fizzi.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at tinkering. You think you could come up with an eye for these guys? Maybe an ear cap for our friends over here that were clearly prisoners of war at some point.
I don't think RaRa knows about that.
The eye might be a little difficult, but I could definitely do ear caps real quick.
Just want to say that my parents were war profiteers, so I would probably have some information.
Yeah, I'll start making ear caps. Can I make an eye? Can I make like a little?
With the things around you,
busy,
probably not.
busy. We're
But
just
ear caps?
throwing the offer out there. They still have our friends hostages. You know, this is negotiation.
Fizzi's just gonna do it out of the good of his heart.
You can make ear caps with what's around you, for sure.
All I can say is Obi has 2 good eyes, and that's more than 2 of these guys have.
Damn. Fizzi, easy enough. You could make 3 ear caps if you'd like.
Yeah. No, is it alright if I give these to you guys?
They very much stand kind of like the guards at Buckingham Palace, and you can walk over to them and roll me a persuasion.
It's really okay. Like what else are we gonna do? We're just gonna stand in here.
With advantage, with RaRa helping you.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that a 17? 17, okay.
17.
17.
You walk up to them, and the first one will reach out and take it, and the next one, and then the next one, and they'll each put it on, and you'll see them all sort of look at you and give you a sort of nod of respect. Now.
Fizzi will nod back and say,
Now.
glad you like them.
Back inside the chamber. I just realized May has walked away.
It's okay. I can keep talking. The 2 of you without eyes, like it's gonna take longer, but clearly we can do it.
Oh,
Maybe talk about the knives to the throats.
Fucking dope.
They'll sort of look, a couple of them will look over each other, and the scene will bring back into the chamber. And we sort of rewind a tiny bit as Varric is looking at the 2 of you and heading towards the wall to insert the heart. Do the 2 of you have anything you'd like to do? As he extends his hand.
I'm readying a spell.
Psychic talk.
Readying a spell.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I really don't know if that's the heart or not. I think it was 50-50, maybe more like 60-40.
It's okay. I trust you.
How does that make Kayth?
How does that what?
Like this is gonna be real sad when that was the heart, and my reasoning behind it was sound.
You will hear the heart click into place.
Knew it. I knew it.
Varric will pull his hand away and look towards the Guardian. You'll see the Guardian's eyes sort of widen a little bit. His stance.
Tell me just poorly.
His stance. His posture correct a bit. You'll see them grasp their staff a little harder. You, a heart chosen, plain as ever, from the ground that once was And now is you have chosen.
Correct.
Badly.
Yes!
And you will
Oh!
You will watch as the eyes on the creature glow. Varric very quickly turns to the two of you with this instant shock and regret.
Give him the indie look.
And he looks towards you, Kayth, and you see the dark circles completely gone, his eyes back to normal, his body back to normal, and he looks like the old Varric. And he looks out towards you, and you see a hand just sort of reach, and then the maw behind him. Tearing, ripping through the flesh and robes of Varric, until finally his body hits the ground, lifeless. You watch as his body begins to drain, just like the one before, and you see him look out towards you, Kayth. Arm barely off the ground, watching as the skin pulls tightly on his bones.
I'll go up to him, sort of as his last bit of life is being drained out, and I'll say, I'm done bringing you artifacts to hurt people.
I suppose you'll never see how I changed. I hope you do. And then the face sinks in, and it will fall lifeless.
That was spectacular.
Watch this fuck us up late game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But hey,
You will then
Should've
see.
saved Varric.
You will then see the Guardian, unfazed, look towards the two of you. Two hearts chosen. Two failed. Two remain.
We're not here for
But
that.
the point of the heart, does it still remain? And the two of you are sort of left alone for a moment. What do you do?
We
I think we should leave.
don't want the heart.
Mm-mm.
We came here to stop him from taking it.
If that is true, then why are you reaching for a heart? Kayth, you will see your hand is moving towards the table. And you can then hear in the back of your head, "I told you we'd bring him to his knees. Great deception. Almost couldn't have done it better than myself." And Moss, you will see Kayth's hand sort of reaching towards the table.
Can I
Can I
go
reach
and
out to
grab him?
Moss?
Can you grab his hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his whole body.
That's possible. Kayth, what were you about to say?
I was gonna try to reach out to Moss psychically if I can, and or verbally, and just say I can't control myself.
I do love that. I love that Kayth sort of turns to look towards Moss. Maybe the first time he's looked to her first for a solution.
Anything, literally.
And Moss instinctively is just reaching up and trying to grab you and pull you. So Moss, you can give me an athletics check. And actually, you can give me a
Advantage?
strength saving
Advantage?
throw. I think is how that would work. You're going to give me a strength saving throw, and Kayth, I need you to give me a wisdom save. Now, I was going to give you disadvantage, but instead it's a straight roll because Moss is doing her thing. So, Kayth, wisdom save, Moss, strength save.
Moss, don't forget you have a bardic inspiration. D8.
Yes.
I don't fucking need it. I just got a natural 20.
Woo! Let's fucking go!
Is this do I have Fey ancestry? Does that help at all? Being
I got a
charmed?
natural 20. Shut the fuck up.
If the aboleth was Fey, I'd say yes, but unfortunately,
No,
it's
it's
not.
against being charmed by magical effects. It's because I'm Fey.
All right.
Roll.
I have that too.
Give me a
But
moment.
also, I just got a natural 20. Don't
You're
do
not the
it.
one
Yeah,
being
give me-
controlled.
Yeah, give me a
Do
moment.
we
to
all
think
have
here.
Fey ancestry?
Everybody but
Let me read
Fizzi.
the ability. Let me
Hold
read
on.
the ability fully out.
The thing is you're not being charmed. You've already been, and you had gotten advantage for this when you had the dream already.
And I succeeded on that. I blasted him out of there.
Straight roll.
It would just be the straight roll.
Dumb.
Of course, nobody can see it because you're not.
I haven't rolled it yet.
But
I'm
here we
looking
go.
for
I can see it when he
solutions.
does it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a plus-
17.
That's a good roll. That's
I have advantage.
natural,
No, straight
natural
roll.
20 and a
17.
17.
17.
Yeah, 17. And I have, let me
Moss.
check my notes.
Here we are, patiently waiting.
I have one point. I have 1+1. I'd like to
Yeah.
use it to bump that to an 18.
Wow,
Oh.
there's still +1s floating around from chat.
I never use mine.
Yeah,
I always
I don't
forget
know
I
if you
have
know
them.
this, but if you donate 100 bits, you can give us +1 to rolls.
I could really use
is
2 more
correct.
bits. Or 2 more +1s.
Well, if you'd like to use your last +1, you do go to an 18 at least.
Yeah, I want to go to an 18.
18's powerful,
and a natural 20.
especially with Moss flexing.
Moss.
Well, I'm gonna make it a 19 for Kayth.
What do you have a +1?
No, I'm buying 100 bits right now.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa.
I suppose I'll wait a moment.
It's a 19.
So it'll be a 19.
You know what,
Moss.
DM?
Hi, Reed. Do you want to donate 100 bits to give Kayth a +1?
Well,
It's Joey's birthday.
while that's being decided, we'll go ahead and do Moss here. Moss. That moment of Kayth looking to you and not even really being able to say much, but just knowing he needed help and that he looked to you for help. You lunge forward and
Elf to an
grab a
elf.
hold of him with all the strength you can muster. What's going through your head at this moment?
What the fuck is he doing? I thought we agreed that. Oh, it's obviously he's not in control. I have to save him
You
and the
s-
people on this island.
You squeeze. You squeeze harder than you feel you have before. Almost like...
I want to
Go ahead.
like grab him, put him over my shoulders, wave to the guy, fishman guy. Thanks for everything, and then I want to turn around and walk out.
You're grabbing and you're lifting up onto your shoulder. You feel this resistance as you lift. Almost as if his feet are like magnetized to the floor and you're struggling, you're pulling, you're lifting. Kayth, you continue to hear the whispers of Naharazul in your head as your hand continues to reach out towards the table. Not necessarily towards anything, but then you see it reaching towards the heart you believed it was. Your hand just inches away. You can feel the want, the need for it. Varric may have had a dastardly plan, but you already bested him. You could best, Neherazul. Kayth, what's going on in your head right now against these thoughts?
Kayth is thinking of everything we've talked about since getting onto this island and what it means to these frog people to have this thing, to have this heart, to have this island as safety. And he knows that if he can't control himself and can't get this thing out of his head, then he's going to have to, like, basically force Moss into a position where she has to use the weapon. And that is a lot. And so he's sort of using that as sort of fuel to sort of just like, don't put Moss in that position. Don't do that. Don't. And like trying to fight mentally against this. Anyway, yeah. He can.
Anyway. As you come so close to the heart, you begin to see a vision of what could be. And as you can feel your fingers about to grasp the heart, you hear this guttural, angry scream as you feel your body lifted off the ground and heaved over Moss's shoulder. Your body spins and looks towards the carving on the wall, and you hear Moss say,
Thanks for everything. See you never, probably.
and you feel yourself being taken away. And as you do, you hear Neherazul screaming in your head, "Come back, return, where are you going?" Until eventually his voice will fade, and you will see that black portal and the red eyes and the angriest of faces as that too subsides. The door will open. The entire room goes quiet and looks towards the door. RaRa, Fizzi, you see emerging Moss holding Kayth on her shoulder. The others also sitting and waiting. The two of you now stand at the top.
Moss, yay, you didn't have to destroy the island.
I would
Oh,
like to
great job!
kick
Do
the
I have
door
control of
closed.
myself?
So Moss, you kick the door closed.
I place Kayth down. I do one of these and I say, well, it's over. You guys can all go home now.
Yeah, why don't you let our friends go?
You see the
We gave
four
you-
that are holding the slurp and the others, and you see one from one of the side groups. What do you mean that it's over?
He chose wrong. It was a test. Seems your leader didn't know what he was talking about as much as he thought he did. He's dead.
I need either performance or persuasion from Moss, and you have advantage.
And you have a D8.
That was
You do
nothing
still
but the
have
truth.
that.
That was the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Correct. You're still trying.
You're trying to sway the crowd, though.
Yeah.
Both of those are charisma is the problem.
It's okay. It's okay. You have a D8 and you have advantage.
These are all correct things.
All right.
I'm gonna use my D8.
Hell yeah, hit it. 21 DM.
All
Go.
together.
Let's go!
You see the one that called out to you.
Channel your inner RaRa.
Look towards the others. And when they turn their head, you see this, like, silver cap on their ear. And you'll watch as they reach up and touch it. And look towards Fizzi. They then will look back towards you. Are you saying Varric is dead?
I
They both are.
That's literally exactly what I just said.
The thing that was inside Varric got the better of him, and he chose poorly. You've all seen how crazy he's been these past couple days, acting different, taking hostage. If you want to do something to better this world, this is not the way to do it. You think us elves would have learned this by now, given our history.
And by the way, your powerful druid sucked.
If you want to do something better with the rest of your hundreds of years, maybe start trying to make change in a less terrible way.
You'll see that elf look towards the ones holding Slurp. And the scouts will give a nod. And those 4 soldiers will untie Slurp and the others. They will be able to stand up and look at the elves towering above them, and then look towards you guys, and then run towards you. And the elf will look back. We shall leave the island, never to return. And we will make it our quest to make a difference. That was our original motto, was to make a difference. And we believed Varric would be able to lead us there. His vision seemed so pure. And he
Recruit him,
spoke
Kayth.
so much.
Recruit him, Kayth.
He spoke so much of your old party.
If you want a place to start, I'll be at the Eye. If you would like to talk again.
Speaking of eyes, we got a guy. Just saying.
Perhaps we will come looking for you. And the elf will look to one of the mages, and then one of the other mages, and look back to you guys. There had been an ambush set for you. Are those people still alive?
They
Most-
tried to take our lives. I think a few
Two
of
of
them
them.
may have fallen in combat.
I did tell them that we could all walk away.
There are
from
2
it.
alive.
At least 2 of them made it, but we are stuck because the bridge fell down. Well, I mean, you're stuck. I can fly across.
This is fun. Alert them that we are leaving. You'll see one mage who starts to cast something and then puts his hand to his temple. They have been alerted. Good. Well, for us, we were going to leave through magical means, at least outside of the temple. Do the 6 of you have a way out?
Not at all.
We have my compass.
I was hoping there was a back door so these guys could walk out.
Oh yeah, we have the compass.
I can fly.
You have used it in the last 7 days.
Oh yeah.
Can you maybe?
Have we?
Was there
Has it
not,
been a week?
Yeah.
was there not a way in the other room to leave?
We didn't look. Kayth started getting weird.
Okay.
Nope. I'm betting there wasn't because I have faith in my friends to look for doors.
Was there a DM while we were in there? Did it look like there was another door?
Doesn't matter. We'll never know. We're not going back in there ever again.
All right.
I mean, I'm not going back in there, but someone else might be able to go back in there.
If you would allow
Nope.
us, you could teleport with us.
I communicate telepathically. I know we can't go back for the heart, but think of how many things are in that room with those dead bodies. Like someone could go back in there and look.
Kayth, greedy gut is bad.
We came through all of this temple. We might as well get the treasure at the end. It's just not the heart. There's a
Guess
bunch
we
of bones
can
in there.
teleport
The
with
real treasure was the heart. We should be happy that we made it out all together and strong, and our bonds reinforced as friends, and all of our new friends alive.
Think of all the things we could.
Yeah, we're
There
gonna
should even be
teleport
a
with
boat.
you. But can you kind of put us near the village?
We have a teleportation set up to bring us back to the shores. That would be where we'd be able to take you.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, if they take us to the shores, then I could definitely take us back to the village.
Thank you, Slurp. You're one of a kind.
Of course.
Thank you.
But I
I'm going to have a
actually
lot of
want
work ahead of
to-
me, having to reset all of the puzzles and traps.
You set these?
Well, all the ones outside of the temple. I don't know about the ones inside the temple. I'm hoping it does it magically.
Yeah.
But really, the ones in the temple haven't been touched in a long time.
At the very least, you can assume that there's not a bridge to this room anymore.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember when we had to go through the other room when they were holding us, and boy, that was a ride. There was all these things
All right.
swinging down, and
Teleport us.
You'll watch as the three mages set up little areas for you guys to start, and as some of them are beginning to leave, you'll watch as Hammond sort of sits down on the ground, holding his gun to his side.
Don't you wanna come back with us? There's no way out.
He'll look up at you. You see him sort of space out for a moment. Yeah, I mean, of course I want to get out of here.
I reach down, the end of my finger glows.
E.T.
I touch him on the forehead. I give him a little boop on the forehead.
That's a big one.
Seems to me like you were kind of on the up and up in all this, so I don't think you should stay behind as some sort of, this is my principles and I'm a strong, independent man.
I wonder if you'd think the same if you knew my story.
All
And he'll,
of your story I know right now is you tried to do the right thing, so...
He starts to try and stand up, and he's like wincing because he thinks it's about to hurt, and then it doesn't, and he looks down, and it stopped bleeding. Ugh,
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm glad. And he'll use the gun and help push himself up. Ugh. All right, well, let's get in one of these sparkly portals. And eventually, after a few moments of the mages gathering their strength together, you will feel a similar sensation as when you guys take the compass.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm in the wrong layer? Where am I? Oh, okay, there we go. That's correct. Okay, I was definitely on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Drag you guys over here. You will feel the same sensation as when you guys use the compass. And you will be teleported back to the shores of the island. Not exactly next to the boat you had, but near their boat that you will see. And The others begin to appear in place around you. RaRa,
throw up.
I was about to say, you probably throw up. Obi will arrive and Hammond will arrive. You will all be on the shore. And Slurp and the scouts will... The scouts, they'll talk for a moment. They'll start heading off ahead. And Slurp will turn around.
Are we all prepared to start moving?
Yeah, never better.
Oh,
I would like to put the weapon back where it came from.
Or so help me. Sorry.
Do we have to go through all the things again?
I think it's better in the hands of the frogs again, right? And to rehide it because the Hydra's gone.
What if we gave it to Glub?
Yeah.
I don't trust Glub with this shit. He's wrapped his butt.
I don't know if you'd be able to put it back. I guess I'm not sure. No one's really ever defeated the Hydra. And since
Don't
you
you have
have,
another monster that you're sort of curating to like take the Hydra's place?
No,
Oh boy.
we've never really had to do that. But I will say, Glub is a very strong warrior. If you were to give it to him, that would be good as well.
I don't know, Moss. It's up to you. Glub's kind of a jerk.
I agree.
He did wish us well at the end.
He just has the
he
village's
didn't-
best interest.
He did
at heart.
not, Fizzi, he did not wish us well. He said, don't fuck this up. Specifically.
But he said it with good luck.
He really didn't. I don't think he thought we were going to succeed at all. And I think he's going to be surprised when we show up at the village.
And that's why we should give it to him. Because he's not expecting any of this. And it would be an honor for him to receive that.
Moss, it's your decision in the end.
I'm gonna give it to the queen. And then
Definitely
she'll-
not for me to hold. I'm going to start reattuning to my loot.
Okay.
Well, whenever you guys are ready, we can head out.
And
I'll be waiting for you just on the outskirts.
and he'll hop. That elf that you had been talking to will come up to you. We will be returning to the mainland and probably leave soon after. But although Varric had to lose his life, we are glad we did not have to spill more blood. Varric spoke highly of his old party and you. We hope that whatever adventures you are currently going on are in your favor.
You don't have to leave. And I'll switch to Elven as I say this. I'll say you don't have to leave right away. We live at the Eye if you'd like to talk more and figure out your next move. But there's no rush. We do have multiple hundreds of years left.
In Elven back, you'll see him reach for his ear. I have seen many of things and done the many of things. We as a people are very torn apart right now, and are not quite welcome. Tapis, however, is the first place where people did not quickly judge us. Perhaps we may stay for a little while before deciding our next steps. We thank you for being so accepting. And you will see them do a traditional Runesbach salute.
Salute them
And
back.
They will turn back to their group and begin preparations. What do the rest of you do?
I guess we start going back towards the village, right?
Yeah. That's where Fizzi's headed.
We're going.
Right.
Hey Moss, did you use your druid powers in there to figure out the solution?
No. He just Kayth gave him the wrong one and he believed him and then it
But
killed
you
him.
were like, you looked at him and you gave him like the stink eye, and you were like, you don't know anything because I'm a druid.
I did tell the other druid that I hated her.
Nice.
That was it. It was mostly Kayth.
You helped.
Yeah, when you went crazy.
You went crazy.
I couldn't control my body. Yeah.
The rhythm
To
of the
your
night
heart.
got you.
No, I think the aboleth was in my head.
What
makes
exactly is an aboleth?
The creature that's trying to corrupt the heart. I don't really know that much more than that. I know it has some kind of psychic ability, and it tried to make a deal with me, and then forcefully.
We definitely stopped it, right?
We stopped it this time.
We definitely stopped it, right? I look around at all of the other party members.
Definitely this time.
I just don't know what made it be able to get into both me and Varric's head. Maybe Varric had abilities that I didn't know.
It's because you're an elf.
I thought it was because I have psionic, the psychic
That's what I was
abilities.
going to say.
Oh yeah, Moss, it wasn't in your head, was it?
But also, maybe it just thought you were weak and it crawled inside your weak mind.
Do you think Varric was psionic too?
I think
I
he
don't
was
know.
weak too.
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Is it because you're so old?
That's definitely it.
It felt like mind control, I don't know. It felt sort of similar to my shit, right, Hunter? Like just like the presence of it felt like kind of not like super Urkin, but like similar type.
A little. This is when you guys are going to hear Hammond come up.
Oh hey.
I guess it could have been something that maybe the two of you had in common, or an item you may have been near, or some kind of thing that the two of you had done.
It was because you were both in the war, huh? Aboleths love war. That's what I heard.
I will say
Can I
I
think of
haven't actually
anything,
faced an
Hunter?
aboleth myself, but...
So you know what an
very-
aboleth is. You said it in a very, very confident tone.
Of course, I've tried to stay away from them as much as possible,
Tell-
especially when
tell us.
traveling through the Underdark.
Ooh. That's like you go in a cave.
Sure.
Can I make a history check? Just try to see if something Hammond is saying is triggering what it could have been.
When he says that, your mind maybe starts to begin thinking about what there could have possibly been that connected the two of you that was maybe different from the others, or similarities that maybe would have caused something like this, but not enough to give you an answer. Well, you guys are headed back to you're headed to the village here?
Yeah, we have to take this fork back.
Sure. Well, I'm probably gonna head back to the island with the others here, but I wanted to thank you for not attacking me, and also healing me and helping me get through that. And
You said
thanks to you too, big buddy. He gives Obi a little knock. If it
I don't
wasn't for
think
you,
him.
I
He's
don't
gonna give him a little
bad
knock
at
back.
everything.
if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have made it across that bridge.
That cannot be true at all.
Don't thank him, but I am very appreciative of your thank you.
Well,
You said you were going to retire after this?
I may have said something like that at one point.
You know, you can always come back to the eye.
I've
Pappas
got,
is a good place for retired adventurers. Mithros would be in good
need to
company.
stop running out our. We don't.
No, I'm not saying the eye. I'm saying Mithros. You know, I'm sure he would enjoy another retired adventurer in company.
I do.
Yeah, you can share stories.
I do intend
Help us
on
out.
seeing Mithros before I leave. But certainly, I'll make my way back to the city, and hopefully, I'll see you.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Hammond. If not,
Pleasure.
Do you have a boat, or you need to wait for ours? Because
he's going with the elves.
pretty wrecked. Well, their boat looked pretty wrecked.
Yeah, when we came up on,
We have our boat. We just hit it.
When we came, I assume it can't accommodate the amount of people we have, but
I don't know. It's
but no,
Mithros.
there's we did roll up with 2 boats, and one of them did get completely destroyed and had to take some lifeboats, but one of our ships did make it through, and I believe that's where the group is heading right now. So I'll probably head
We
back with
still have our boat hidden. We can take it back.
I mean, like I said, if you're not heading there now, I'm looking to head back to the city now and see if I can't find a good drink, and also maybe a place to patch up.
Well, tell Marin that RaRa says hi.
I can do that for you. Good job, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Of course.
Thank you for your help.
I've been around a while, and 4 of you got some, let's call it gumption.
Yeah, that Moss, we have gumption.
And he'll sort of tip his cowboy hat, take his gun, pop it on his back, and he'll head out with the elven group.
Once he's about 20 or 30 steps away. You wouldn't have that gun if it wasn't for me.
Thank you kindly. I won't forget it. He turns around. Make sure to see me when you get back in the city. And then continues on. And you guys can head back to the village. You'll follow Slurp all the way there until eventually making it back to
On our way back.
On your way back, okay.
Slurp. It's really bad etiquette to be taken hostage and used against
you. We didn't really have a say in that.
Well, don't put yourself in that position, Slurp.
We were trying to help you guys and
You
make sure that we knew what was going on. We did it for you.
You got way too close.
Why do I feel like you're victim blaming right now? I don't.
No.
Hold on a second. How's this our fault? They did this to us. I'm so confused.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna be a scout in the future, just be a little more cautious.
I've been a scout for a very long time. There is no future. It is what it is. I've been doing this for a long time.
I look at Moss. I look at Fizzi. I look at Kayth.
We couldn't tell.
Doesn't feel like you've been a scout for a very long time, because if you were, you know not to get that close.
I don't understand. How is this possible? What do you mean?
But you did great.
Thank you.
We got some tips for you.
Thank you. We did our best.
You did your best. We have some tips for you.
Yeah.
Just don't get that close.
So Varric was attached to the Voice of Reason somehow. I'd like to
Not
trace that
really.
thread, maybe.
They just gave
Do you
him
really
a map.
think that this Abaloth is the voice of reason? Is that what?
No, I don't. They're two separate things, but he still got information from the voice of reason, which means he knew him somehow or got in contact somehow. There
That
might
did
be a
happen.
trail back.
All of that is true.
Yeah.
So we should talk to the elves when we get back and see if they have any insight.
If they're even there, they might just book it.
So
But
pessimistic.
it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
You guys will eventually make it back to the village. When you do, the scene is very much like the celebration in Return of the Jedi with the Ewoks.
It's the Ewok village.
but with
But with
frogs.
frogs.
And here, I'll even
Blub, blub.
change.
Damn, we trade bitches and teddy bear outfits for slimy ass frog.
Play the Ewok village celebration song, Hunter. I dare you.
Do what you want.
I won't.
He's
I'll
too
play
afraid of the
this.
mouse.
So as you return, they see all of you. They see the scouts had already made it ahead of you guys, and they have informed the whole village of what has happened. Everyone is in high spirits. There is loud croaking and jumping and sounds of drums and chimes and all kinds of different things. There's also Jump Pad and Ty who are just continuously, here they come,
my
come,
guys.
come, they come back,
We
back,
come,
back.
come, we're coming back, back, back.
And it is just a huge celebration as you're returning back to the village. There are bullywogs who are coming up to you and trying to give you all sorts of like gifts that seem like random mundane items.
Guys,
and
I have to go
all these different
celebrate.
things. And
Because he will take them.
Dancing and singing.
And as you guys enter into the village, you will see Princess Lily and Glub Glub who are waiting for you. And as you guys sort of walk up, the people start to quiet a little bit, and Princess Lily will look to you, look to the crowd.
I imagine the frogs sort of push me back into line with the other three. Four.
The heroes have returned. Victorious! And people are, "Wah! Ribbit, 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 ribbit!" It's croaking all over the place, and thank you, heroes, so much. You have done this island and us a great, great service. You've saved us, saved the heart, and saved Thirak'Muul. Neherazul may still be a problem, but I have a feeling he will not return for quite some time. As Barrack, you said he was, and his men, they seem to be different in some way. And we believe that we will be able to prepare for something like that the next time it comes. But rest assured, we will be ready the next time, as the four of you have shown us what we can do. Glub Glub, I believe you have something to say. You'll see him move forward. He's got his crocodile teeth crown. Great job. Steps back.
I'm going to take his crocodile teeth crown off of his head. And I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, you're not allowed to kill the crocodiles anymore. And then I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out the tuning fork, and hand it to him. And I'm gonna be like, I guess you're the new monster who's supposed to protect this.
You take the crown off of him, and he's like pretty upset at first, but then you continue and you show him the weapon of sundering, and you see a tear run down his face as he reaches out. This is the greatest gift a warrior could give to another warrior.
Yeah, but it's not for you. You're supposed to guard it.
Protect it, even.
He holds it, crying.
Okay,
These
but I feel
four
like
are true guardians! And everyone,
Okay, but the most
croak, croak,
important-
croak, rivet, 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 croak, 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 as the entire village explodes into cheer. And it seems as
I
though
feel
you
like
all
the-
have won the Croak Wardens and the village over.
I grab him.
Oh,
I said you couldn't kill the crocodiles anymore.
okay. I won't.
And then I let him go.
And you see him just sort of tears and walks off with the weapon. And Princess Lily, you look back at her and she is shocked. I have never seen him cry. Like, ever. Like, there have been
Yeah,
people
you-
who fall in battle and I've never seen him weep like that.
You've never seen this either. Pad jump tie. Let's bring the house down. And I get a little beat going with some prestidigitation and some minor illusion.
As the festivities begin and RaRa gets everything going and popped off here, you guys will celebrate for as long as you'd like. There are dances and music and what maybe seems like bullywog alcohol. It does not taste great, but it's alcoholic if you want it. But they also have really good
Those
juices.
is horrible.
They've got really
Fizzi's
good like
was dry.
juices and waters and things.
I take one of the alcohols and one of the juices, and I just
Fizzi and Rob are gonna have a night.
And you guys can celebrate and cheer for as long as you'd like. If you'd like to stay throughout the rest of the day and night and leave tomorrow, you can. Or you can celebrate and leave today. It's up to you. But we have officially ended the Temple Arc. And we await your return home. What would you all like to do?
Fizzi's cool with leaving in the morning.
yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, like Fizzi and RaRa are gonna have a good night tonight. Fizzi and RaRa might have a heart-to-heart.
Then the four of you plus Obi and Sable will party the rest of the night away, cheering and happy. And I'd like to get your thoughts and how you are all
Sable.
feeling.
Sable, this is horrible, but this is pretty good.
You see Sable pretends to take a notepad. Pretends to write things down. Kayth, how are we feeling after everything that's gone down? What's going through Kayth's head? Or is he partying or is he not partying?
I don't think he's partying super hard. Probably just has a drink and just watching. There's a few things going through Kayth's head. One of them is, I'm glad that I made the right choice. I'm glad that we saved the heart. We were able to do that. Another is, Fizzi might have been right, and he could have been more controlled than I thought. Or he could have taken the deal, I don't know. So maybe he was able to be saved. And then another thought is, damn, there's a lot of loot at that bottom of that temple that we're never gonna see. And this princess is a stingy bitch. And then I'm just sipping my alcohol.
Fizzi, are you partying? What's going on in your head? What's up?
Fizzi would be with RaRa.
Okay.
And if anything, Fizzi would try to talk to RaRa about her upbringing because he feels that they have a moderately similar upbringing. minus consequences of their actions.
Drunk Fizzi. So, RaRa, where you like from?
Yeah.
Okay. RaRa, partying.
So
I have to assume.
RaRa, yeah, is partying, trying to make this alcohol drinkable. Showing these frogs some new moves.
Fizzi will try to help you make the alcohol drink more drinkable.
I mean, it's super easy, actually, Fizzi. Just prestidigitate the drink to taste like orange juice.
You can do that?
I'll do the same thing to Fizzi's.
Okay. Nice.
What?
What were you saying though? Like, I grew up in Marnham.
Marnham. I might have been there.
They're big export steels. So, like, if you or
definitely would
family
have.
ever needed to do steel stuff,
Definitely would have. I know you haven't been too open about your upbringing, but I kind of feel like we're similar in that we're both in the shadow of what we're supposed to be. It's the
She
shadow
sort
of
of-
upbringing.
she
We're-
sort of
we're-
stops dancing as Fizzi's like going through this, and she'll sort of like kneel down.
Okay.
What are you asking me, Fizzi?
I'm asking you to open up a little bit to me. I feel like our stories are similar, although not identical, but we're both expected to be something that we don't want to be. And I just want to let you know that you already know about my past a little bit. I'd like to know about yours. And if you ever want to talk or vent or whatever, I'm here. I understand it. I get it.
So she'll think about it for a second, and then she'll take Fizzi's hand, and she'll put it up to her left cheek. She'll be like, feel right here, Fizzi.
Because you'll feel there.
There is a very noticeable scar underneath her.
Okay. Fizzi is going to take her left hand and kind of bring it up to his singed beard, like where it's singed.
Feeling each other's bodies.
Yeah, this is some real hardcore happening, right?
I get
You
what you're
did
trying
this-
to say.
You did this to yourself, though, right?
That I did. I thought that I was more capable than I was. I'm guessing this is because of your mother?
Yeah. I thought I was capable enough. That was a mistake.
I feel that. I'm sorry that it was your mother that inflicted that upon you. This is my own self-doing. This is my own mistake. This is not a mistake that was viewed upon by another.
I thought your family was great.
They are. Until they're not there for you. And it's you and your brothers trying to raise each other. I mean, it was nice when they were there, but we were trying to figure ourselves out.
RaRa will sort of sit down and like bundle herself up. Arms around her knees. Siblings would have been nice, I think.
Yeah, they're They're right sometimes, but you know, other times I thought being an only child would be better.
The two of you will sort of take a little more time to talk with one another about whatever else you'd like to reveal, and maybe the two of you can talk about that in a little texty text. But last but not least, Moss. What are you doing?
She's definitely drinking juice and dancing. She loves to dance. And she's like, I knew that was the wrong heart the whole time. And then all of a sudden it was, bah, 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 bah. Dead. He's dead. And then he's turned into a mummy. And that powerful druid didn't turn out to be that powerful after all. She kind of turned out to be the least powerful druid ever. She is so bad. It's crazy. And she just keeps going on.
The
and
worst.
on and on.
The worst.
You all will continue your fun and festivities, enjoying your victory, your triumph, your win over the powers of evil. Far away, across the waters, long gone from this island, we return back home to Tapas. It is early morning. The sun is just setting on the waters.
It would be rising because Tapas is on the East Coast.
The sun rays are gleaming across the water to create a golden hue on the city. RaRa dies. A golden hue on the city. You hear the normal hustling and bustling as stalls begin to open and people walk the harbor. We then find ourselves looking at the quest board. Empty. A figure steps just in front, blocking your view for but a moment. You hear the rummaging of paper. You hear the grabbing of metal like a nail. You then hear a hammer. Boom, 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 boom. The figure then seems to put the hammer away. You hear a little sniffle. And as the figure walks away, you see on the board this.
Guys.
No!
Guys.
A quest.
I called that.
A quest
I
that
did it.
reads Missing. Return. Brother Alric.
No, we gotta go fucking find him.
And that is where we will end tonight's session of Coralthea. Waking
Oh my
Fates.
god.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I get it, but that's fucked up.